All right, people, we are live and we are back for a good coffee and commentary show. I know we ain't had one of these in about a couple of days or so. You know, I think yesterday we did it late, and then the day before that I had something else to do. But anyway, I missed y'all. I missed my 1:30 people. A lot of you guys were hitting me up like, Storm, you know, I be watching you on my lunch break. I need you to bring that shit back here up. So we back. We are back finally. I don't know where my damn I don't know where any of my commercials are. I just guess we not playing that today. Can you guys hear me and see me good before we get into everything? Peaches Royale said, I was just watching the interview with Tasha Storm and Justin J. Yes, definitely check out that podcast, The Wine Cellar, episode 3 on Tasha's channel. It was definitely fun. And Justin J was a good damn sport as well. All right, let's get into it. And we finna talk about NeNe Leakes, people. Lenithia is kind of having the whole social media world up in storm, trying to figure out who is she about to sue now. Now, NeNe Leakes has been going through a lot lately. You know, on this channel, we already exposed the fact that allegedly Greg has a young girl pregnant, which is why back in the last season when Greg actually first became sick, NeNe was treating him like shit, being really mean and acting as if she really didn't care if he lived or died and that she wanted the relationship to be over. We called her a villain back then. I called her a villain back then. But now we understand that, hey, if your man knocks up a young girl as well and he just so happened to get sick, you ain't gonna really feel like taking care of that man neither, despite how long you'd have been with the dude. You're just not. You're gonna be mad and pissed and you're gonna want revenge, and it is what it is. But NeNe went, let me show y'all this picture here. NeNe went and posted, if I can find it, there we go. This picture here with the lady whose name is Lisa Bloom. Now, Lisa Bloom is the daughter of Gloria Allred. Now, this mother and daughter team, in my opinion, they really ain't shit. All right, they call themselves attorneys, but I really don't see them winning. I guess they do that Phaedra Parks, you know, type of law that they for entertainment purposes only, but don't expect to actually win your case, don't expect to actually get no settlement, and don't expect to actually like find justice. That ain't what these two are about. These two are really just about being seen and really using Negroes to lift themselves up. Now, if you don't know anything else about Lisa Bloom, let me explain to you really quick. Number one, she used to be an advisor for Harvey Weinstein. Number two, she has represented Kathy Griffin, Misha Barton, and so much more. But other people she has helped, the women that were connected to the Bill O'Reilly sexual assault case, the women that were connected to Donald Trump's alleged sexual assault case, and so on and so forth. But I'm just trying to figure out how a woman who claims that she stands up for women was ever involved with Harvey Weinstein. Like, would you guys trust her after that? Could Lisa Bloom come and be your attorney and get justice for you after she was literally advising Harvey Weinstein how to get out of the shit that he was doing, and she never held Harvey accountable for what he did? She simply said that Harvey is just an old dinosaur that's got to learn new ways. So I'm just going to tell you, Lisa Bloom, I'm not going to call you an attorney. I'm just going to tell you, you know, one of those white folks out there using black folks to, you know, raise your name up, because without it, you ain't shit. Your name ain't shit. Your Juris Doctor ain't shit. None of that ain't shit. Now I sat back and tried to figure out, okay, now who is NeNe gonna sue? Is she gonna sue her plastic surgeon? No, I don't think so. She got a few more surgeries she got to get out the way first. Then I said, well, Wendy Williams put her business on blast on national television. Maybe it's Wendy she's gonna sue. But no, because her and Wendy is still cool, and I believe that they planned that whole damn thing anyway. So I'm concluding that the only two people that she can sue, that she's probably suing, is either going to be Bravo itself or Andy Cohen. Let me see who else. Yep, Bravo, Andy Cohen. I even thought maybe she's going to sue the baby mama, Simone, that's been talking. But then I'm like, nah, that really hasn't gotten like a lot of attention. So it's got to be either Bravo or Andy Cohen. According to the streets, Bravo is sick of NeNe. They sick of her shit. They say that she's really hard to deal with on set. She's become increasingly more violent, and that now they are ready to kick her off the show. But I'm pretty sure that she is using Lisa Bloom in order to sue Bravo. This is just all alleged. This is just my guess. To sue Bravo to force them into either keeping her in that contract or even paying her ass even more. What y'all think? Who do you guys think NeNe is suing? Because it damn sure, I mean, she probably should sue that plastic surgeon, but I don't think that's who it is. It's got to be either Andy or Bravo. Who else would she really have a grievance with? That she's going to pick somebody like Lisa Bloom, who really ain't about that actual law book. She's just about entertainment. She's just for show. You know how you got some women or some men out there, you like, you know what? I would never want to settle down with you permanently. I would never even introduce you to my mama, but you are cute to have on my arm and for a photo op. That's it. That's it. All right, so we're going to move right along because we don't know who she's suing, but she definitely wanted to get us talking by bringing that up. And we got to move along and talk about Kevin Hart, right? Kevin broke back Hart, interviewed with Men's Health magazine, and Kevin did what Kevin do. He tries to go all around the topic, all around the questions, instead of actually just answering what in the hell. The interviewer asked him, you know, Kevin, I got to say this about you. You know, your stuff used to be funny and now it's okay, you know, and you used to really be that guy and now we're kind of over it. You know, you used to be for the people. Now you're not. You used to be faithful. Well, you were never faithful. You know, you were never, ever faithful. As a matter of fact, I was going to say you used to be faithful to your women, but no, you never was. So all in all, Kevin Hart took this time in his Men's Health interview to talk about his recovery. I want to actually show you guys his back and what it looks like. You guys can see there how he got like the scar right in his vertebrae. According to Kevin, he was a centimeter away, a quarter of a centimeter away from being permanently paralyzed, because I was trying to figure out how did somebody have 3 spinal fractures, but now they are up and moving around and kicking and grooving and working out and everything else. I thought you had to go lay down somewhere after you had a crucial back injury like that, but I guess not. You know, he's saying that it's physical therapy, and I do believe that it is, but I just don't believe it's that alone. There's got to be some strong medication that he's using in conjunction with that physical therapy in order for him to be back up working and working out and stuff like that. Now, you guys see that shit there? You guys see that? No, don't talk about his accident. He could have died. I'm not trying to talk. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but I want to bring it up to simply make a point. When he talked about the accident, he said how lucky he was to survive it. You know, he said that it taught him he needed to stick around for his family more and that he needed to make better decisions. But let me tell you something, Kevin Hart. See, this picture here is from back in the day when you actually got your first DUI. And between that first DUI, between you cheating on earwax multiple times, between you going and then somehow ending up in this car. Hold on, let's show that car. Ending up. Damn it, where's the car? There we go. Ending up in this car here. With 3 people in a 2-seater, I have to say, Kevin Hart, that you are like a cat that is on its last life. Earwax told you that 3 times you out, you cheat on her 1 more time, she's divorcing you and taking you for all that you're worth. And I feel like the universe is letting you know if you keep playing with your life like this, sir, you might not survive the next damn time. Now, let's go back a little bit here. Let's go back. There we go. So further in this interview, they really see him. He's moving around. He's working out. He's doing his thing. And the interviewer is really just trying to get Kevin to understand that, hey, you're really lucky to be alive. And although Kevin takes some accountability, he still would not tell us what happened to the 2 white people that was in the car with you. Why did you leave them on that cliff to essentially die? And what were all 3 of you doing late at night, speed racing, in a car? Who was sitting on who? What was the whole purpose? Where did you come from? There's so many unanswered questions that we have, Kevin, that we need to know. Because I know a married man with multiple children, 12 o'clock at night should be at home in bed with his wife and family, not out joyriding with his trainer and his wife and just so happen to, you know, fall off a cliff and damn near die. Almost fall off a cliff and damn near die. And I don't care what nobody say, I still feel like drugs and alcohol was definitely involved in the accident. That's just my humble opinion, but we don't know, so we gonna move the hell on. All right, so now let's get it off Kevin Hart here. And let me check on y'all before we move into the next story. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let's move on to the next damn story. The accident was just a warning. Exactly. Exactly. So now we gotta move right along and talk about Erykah Badu. Now, Erykah Badu is following in the footpaths of Gwyneth Paltrow. If you don't know Gwyneth Paltrow, who was rumored to be the Becky with good hair that Beyonce was talking about, although I don't really know if it was Gwyneth or maybe that other lady, Rachel Roy. That's another story for another day. Erykah here in those eyes. Look at that gaze in those eyes. You know I'm gonna say this. Every black person I know with those light-colored eyes be off the freaking chain, like just not normal. You know, beautiful eyes. It don't matter what color your eyes are. You know, they are pretty, but it's something about them that just puts you in a trance. I just can't describe it. But anyway, just like Gwyneth Paltrow said that she was gonna sell vagina candles, you know, candles that smell just like her spoiled rotten cookie. Erykah Badu has taken that idea and saying that now she is going to sell incense that smell just like her pussy. As a matter of fact, she is calling the incense Badu's pussy, right? So let me ask y'all, do you want your house smelling like pussy? First of all, does anybody want their house smelling like pussy? Do you want your room smelling like pussy? Do you want your bed smelling like pussy? As a matter of fact, I always thought that if the room ended up smelling like pussy, that means that something was wrong with the pussy, because the pussy really shouldn't have a smell or just a light scent. It shouldn't be like a stench that stenches up the whole room, the whole house, and the whole sheets. You know, shout out to my no good ass motherfucking cousin that fucked the bitch in my grandmother's bedroom and had the whole house smelling like feet and pussy. You know, I went upstairs and it smelled like the Gordon's fisherman, and he said she didn't do nothing but take off her panties, but he definitely hit that. I mean, if my cousin didn't hit that and that pussy was stinking up the house like that, then that's some stank ass pussy, and my cousin is nasty as fuck for laying down with him. But anyway, Badu said that in order to make these incense, she said she took a bunch of her old dirty ass drawers, cut them up, burned them, and that's the scent that y'all gonna get. So let me ask y'all, do you guys want to burn Badu's pussy in y'all damn house? Let me ask you that. Do y'all want to buy that? Who's going to buy that? One person said, I want to smell it. Move on. Well, let me tell you this. I don't give a damn when nobody say I would never buy those incense sticks, because I know that it is full of voodoo, and I know that as soon as I burn it in my house, that my career is over. Just like as soon as after Andre 3000 got out of her drawers, his career was over. Same thing with Common. Wait a minute. As a matter of fact, let's go down the list of all the men that did not survive being in Badu's pussy. We got Andre 3000, Mara Stedford, Jay Electronica, Carl Jones, the DOC Common, and the list goes on and on and on. So for every man and woman out there, and child too, do not burn Badu's pussy up in your house, because all your careers and dreams will go off to die. I don't know what in the hell she putting in that shit. I don't know what's inside of her, in her eyes. I don't know, but I know it's some shit that we don't need. We gonna move right along. How are y'all doing out there? 2020 is starting off well. Yeah, 2020 started off weird for sure. It's definitely weird for sure. Somebody said full of boo-boo. That's dirty. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely dirty. Like, I don't want no incense that smell like your drawers. I like lavender, vanilla, lemongrass, cocoa butter, shea butter. Of all the kind of incense you could make, Erykah, the best your ass could think of. You know, you do a lot of thinking and a lot of soul sucking and soul searching. You know, your vagina is an emptyless pit of souls. You got all that time on your damn hands, and the best you could think of was to cut up your nasty ass drawers and make incense out of them. If that ain't some demonic, satanic ass shit, I don't know what is. It's gonna be a big no for me. You can call Tyrone and tell him to pick up that bullshit, because he's the only one that's gonna go for it. Now, moving right along, we're moving through our topics quick today. I wanted to come on here and talk about Azealia Banks, because Azealia Banks is back online tripping. You know, she is the girl that is always quiet wolf. She got into it with RZA. She got into it with Gerard Butler, and she spit in his face or said he was about to spit in her face or something. This girl has been in many, many beefs. I mean, we can never forget when Sky Jackson dragged Azealia Banks by her lace front and dragged her in a way that Azealia has never really recovered from. And Sky was only 14 at the time. And that tells you the kind of mind frame that Azealia is in to even be going back and forth with a 14-year-old in the first place. This is the same one that called Zayn Malik a sand N-word and just been going after people for the longest, right? She talked about people for getting their titties done and got new titties. She talked about people for bleaching her skin, and her melanin has never been the same. Let me play y'all the video that she posted on her IG, and then we gonna talk about it.
Crazy. But I'm in the labor myself. I'm at 2181 San Miguel Street. This is the second time my neighbor pulled a gun on me. I just feel like he was threatening to fucking shoot me. He's like racist because I keep playing the music. And please, I just need people to come here and surround me because he thinks I'm just like some loud. He just thinks I'm just like some random bitch. I'm at 21 and 801. Stop! Please come to my house. I don't care, like, just anywhere you are in the valley, just come to my house. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I was like, and it's like, if I call the cops, like, I don't know what the cops are gonna do. I don't know what white people are gonna do. You know, it's like, I'm like the only black girl on this fucking white street. And this nigga came outside with a gun just now. A gun in the morning with a gun. Like calling me all kinds of names, please. Just everybody please come to my house. Please. I'm at 21801 San Miguel Street in Woodland Hills, 91364. Please just come to my house. Please come to Please just come here and just like grab my house. This nigga got a gun. This nigga's been.
Now, I was really seriously hope that Azealia Banks really wouldn't go and make up this whole story simply to get our attention. So for me, when I see Azealia Banks, I also see Orlando Brown. I see people that have been used and abused by this industry. I see two people that have mental health issues, and although their delivery may be really like off the wall and erratic, some of their message is not totally incorrect. So I believe that something may have happened, but Azealia Banks is not in the right mind enough to be able to properly articulate it with us in conjunction with her constantly being the lady that cried wolf, and nobody simply believes her. Because this is my thing. If something happens, call the police. Why are you getting on IG? We can't do nothing to help you. All the social media world is going to do is laugh at your ass, Azealia, the same way they've been laughing at you and your lackluster career. And it's sad, young lady, because you actually got talent. You're one of the better ones out here. If y'all go Google and YouTube her music right now, you could really groove with it and get down. But it's overshadowed by her messiness and her illness. Now, with that being said, I wanted to actually show you guys some of the pictures that she has put on IG as of today. Because even though Azealia Banks be tripping and we might not believe that whole story with a man trying to kill her, we definitely do believe what she posted on IG here. So she says, sorry, but everyone needs to give Nicki Minaj a break. Meek Mill absolutely kicked her in the stomach, and I'm pissed at Jay-Z for always being the dirty nigga champion of the dirty niggas. All right. Then she went on to say, when I found out that Meek did that to her, I almost vomited. So she is another person also confirming that Meek Mill allegedly abused Nicki Minaj. The fact that this hip hop industry allows the dirtiest, most useless black men to thrive in the name of black power is truly effing disgusting. None of this shit is funny or cool, and all of you a-holes out there egging her pain on can go choke on D. Now she's standing up for Nicki. Now I don't know if she's trying to get in Nicki's good graces or if she's honestly just talking about this out the kindness of her heart. But either way, I believe her because like I told y'all, you know, people that's a little off, the delivery may be erratic, but the message can be true. Moving right along. Meek Mill absolutely needs to have his career ended. Damn, how bad did he beat Nicki? He is lying about not putting his hands on her. I still need more proof, but I'm believing it now, slowly but surely. Men in hip hop can just be so effing dirty and evil. Sometimes I cannot effing understand why some of them do some of the shit they do, then delusionally try convincing themselves that they are good people. T.I. is still sitting up there. Damn, now she going in on T.I. T.I. is still sitting up there trying to convince himself and the public that he didn't also threaten to cut my throat and push me down the flight of stairs. Woo! So now on top of allegedly Meek Mill beating Nicki, now Azealia Banks is saying that T.I. physically threatened her as well. Yet wants to sit up there and act all effing black savior. Well, we know that T.I. is fake as hell. He don't know number 3 words out the dictionary. That's why he keeps saying the 3 same damn words all the time. Like the nigga be using a big word and you be like, that is not how that goes in a sentence, nigga. Try again. Try again. Damn, a dictionary is big, nigga. You got to read more than just 2 pages. Anyway, she said, laughing my ass off, y'all rap niggas are actual garbage. The way y'all hide each other and support each other's violence is uneffingly acceptable. Okay. Then she said, Jay-Z is always talking that black power shit, but I never see him stand up for black women, ever. Well, I'm gonna ask y'all, have you guys ever seen Jay-Z stand up for black women? I don't know. Y'all let me know and check me if he has, because I'm not sure. Then next she said, effing fake ass Bassiquat looking nigga. I'm pissed. I'm not sure what a I'm not even sure what that is. All right. It looks like she used it in the correct way though. CTI, that's how you do it. And then lastly, she said, I'm sending so much love and support to Nicki Minaj right now. People are always laughing at a black woman's pain and or treating that shit like it's entertainment and our dusty ass leaders of the culture. Well, you know who's the other leader of the culture who allegedly is a beater too. Or too busy hating themselves and comparing themselves to white men to care. I'm so sorry this is all happening. I truly am. And she added Nicki Minaj. Now, do y'all believe Azalea, or did she do this shit simply for sympathy and because this is the hot shit that everybody's talking about right now? What y'all think? Because I believe she did. There's definitely some truth to it. Let me tell you something. When somebody is saying something, there's no way they're going to be that damn detailed unless it actually happened or they're just like actually a psychopath. And I don't think she's a psychopath. I just think she's somebody that's been through hella shit with a touch of mental illness that needs to get a grip on what's going on in her head in order to focus and bring her career back to life. Jay-Z stood up for Rihanna when her and Chris had that bad situation. Okay, good point. But that was also his artist at the time too. So he's over the music for the Super Bowl. Azalea spoke the truth. So, so Lenore, I don't know. I believe her to a certain degree. Okay. Well, I believe her, but I'm going to say all that to say, Azealia Banks, you really got to... Actually, no, I'm going to say that because Azealia Banks, I'm going to write you a script. I think I got a good script for you that can help your career come back to life and get your shit in order, all right? So let's go ahead and get you off the screen. And then we got to move on. Did we deal with everybody today? I think we actually did. All right. So last but not least, damn, that picture pixelated. We got to talk about
has been around since
Corinne
before
Stephens.
My first husband.
Playing. Wait a minute. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to play that yet. Hold up. Damn, where I go? There we go. All right. So last but not least, we got to talk about Corinne Stephens herself. We all know her as Superhead. This is a video vixen that wrote one of the most famous hip-hop books back in the day that exposed everybody in the industry. I mean, you name the man, he has probably been inside of Corinne Stephens. If you listen to his music, his nut has been down her throat at some point. But at some point, it probably has. She also famously gave a man head for so long that at one point her nose started to bleed. So she is the MVP of dick sucking. And she is now allegedly pregnant with her second child and due in the summertime. Corinne Stephens, I really hope and pray for you. You do not give birth to a Gemini, but that's another story for another day, because coming out your womb is like being a Gemini anyway, because that baby is going to automatically have about 30,000 spirits injected inside of it. It is what it is. You know, you have sex with a bunch of people, those spirits stay on you, then those spirits get transferred to your children when you have them, and you be wondering why your children be reminding you of somebody you used to know that you used to kick it with. It's because that shit is inside you. And until you pray it out and you get all that shit out, it's just going to stay there. The nut might fall out, but the spirit is there forever. I had to go back and look and say, who is this woman pregnant by? And it turns out that Corinne Stephens is pregnant by one of only two men that she would really ever let get her pregnant. Lil Wayne, or her first damn baby daddy, who was also her damn husband. His name is Everett. How you say this nigga name? His name is Everett Taylor. I'm going to show you guys a picture of him really damn quick, because he's the only man crazy enough to get her pregnant again. Because her oldest child is actually an adult by now. Where in the hell is... Okay, I don't have his picture up there. Okay, fine, I'll find it. But I'm going to play y'all a clip of when Corinne Stephens was on Lil Wayne. And I'm going to prove to y'all why Corinne Steffens' heart only belongs to two men, either her first baby daddy or little damn Wayne. And since little Wayne is too busy off somewhere sucking off daddy and trying to pay him back his money in a contract that he would never, ever, ever fulfill, because that contract, I believe, between Lil Wayne and baby is a blood contract. I don't know if it's blood in the finger or blood from the sphincter. But either damn way, any contract you got out there, your ass can figure out a way to get out of it. But for the simple fact that he has never been able to get away from baby, the same man that kissed him in the throat, the same man that got him his first hole, the same man that broke that, well, allegedly popped his cherry. I know that contract got blood and shit all over, and you never, ever, ever gonna get out of it, ever. That's your daddy for life. All right? Or the devil. Either way, however you look at it. Let me play out this video here, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
Wayne has been around since before my first husband, right? So he's always been part of my relationship. So when I get into a relationship, he's the only thing they ask about, because they know. Well, what about Wayne? Will you stop seeing Wayne? I hear it. I've heard it. And the answer is always no. You either get over it or you leave. Those are your options.
All right. So now that's the clip. You heard it there. She said it there on Vlad TV. And that was probably about, I think that was about like 6 years ago at this point. She said, no matter what relationship I'm in, I'm always going to answer for Lil Wayne. And it just is what it is. You can take it or leave it. But we definitely want to send her a congratulations. At least we know now who got her pregnant and that he actually went in her box and not down her throat. Because last time I checked, you can not get pregnant from your throat. No matter how much you squirt in it, a baby will never come out of that damn throat. And then, according to Alexander Rogers, you can't get pregnant in the anus either. But that's another conversation for another day. Now, this man here, let me show you the picture, is allegedly the baby daddy. What do y'all think? This is allegedly the baby daddy right here. So, now you know who the man is. Now you know where he come from. I also saw somebody said Tasha K here. Tasha knows she be popping up about anywhere she damn can. But anyway, we're happy for her here, but honestly, I didn't even really know why this made the news. I guess it's just because it's Superhead and what she's known for that we all gotta, be up in arms that somebody was crazy enough to actually get her pregnant. But it was an old man. The man that never really left, no matter who she was with anyway. So that is our show for today, people. I want to actually talk with you guys here about whatever you want for the next few minutes, and then we're going to call it a damn day. Crystal B said, looks like her type. Yeah, I agree. Not bad. Is Lil Wayne the Tupac of this generation? Is Lil Wayne the Tupac of this generation? I don't know. I don't think so. Angel Love said, why is this news? I don't know, but a lot of people were talking about it. And I had to come and say something too. Like, wait a minute, Superhead is pregnant again? Any man went behind the 30,000 men that was in that before? I don't know. I just feel like you get up in there and then you can just hear your homies, you hitting that, and as you hitting that, you're not hearing the vibrations of the cheeks. You hearing the echoes of, your homies past. That's all up in there. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I think. They say, hell no. Gayle King, yes, we did see Gayle King's apology. I'm going to talk about it in the video. She basically tried to blame editing. She said, if I had only saw that clip too, I would have been pissed. And why are you trying to blame your production team, Gayle? You said what you said and you asked what you asked. Now, Gayle King claims that she has to ask Leslie Jones about Kobe's alleged assault allegation. It ain't alleged allegation, but assault allegation, because it is a part of his legacy. No, it's a part of his legacy because you guys keep making it a part of his legacy. Y'all don't want to let it go. And Leslie, I appreciate you for maneuvering through that question, but if it was me, I would have simply made it very clear to Gail beforehand. Don't you ask me about this shit, because he was acquitted, so there's nothing to talk about. Storm, why do you think they set Gail King up like that? No, they didn't set her up. She wanted to ask that shit. Enjoy you, Tasha K and Justin J in the wine cellar. Thank you. How old is Superhead? She been around forever. Superhead's in her 40s. Y'all think ghosts fly out every time she open her mouth? I'm sure ghosts come out that vagina every time she take the panties off, though. Gail King, All right, anything else? So we're going to go ahead and wrap up our show for today. She played herself. That heifer knows how to handle a scandal. We still don't like you, Gail. Well, Gail, they said they still don't like you, and that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today to Coffee and Commentary. We will be back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know where to find me. Make sure you check out episode 3 of The Wine Cellar, available on Unwind with Tasha K's channel. Me, her, and Justin Jake had a really good conversation. I think that conversation was like 2 hours altogether or something like that. It was long. But when you're having fun, the time fly by, all right? So I will catch you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Deuces.